What's up, 10-3? Hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy out there and not too bored. Today's a quick lesson on perimeter. You should know the difference between perimeter and area, hopefully coming in, but if not, this is a quick review on that, and we'll kind of do some extension into some problem-solving questions. So hopefully, you can maybe ask yourself, like, what is perimeter? Well, perimeter is the total outside length of an object. So it would be like, what's the length of the fence of my backyard, right? That could be like a perimeter question. While area is, the total grass that's in my backyard. And so to find perimeter, if you have a polygon, and a polygon just means a shape with straight sides, what you'll do is you'll sum, and hopefully you know that mathematically sum means add, all the side lengths together. Side lengths, okay? This is for polygons, which means straight sides. So in this rectangle, right, if I call this length and width, and I'm going to add up for perimeter, well, this is just going to be length plus width plus length, because these guys are the same, plus width, right? So that would be how I could figure out perimeter of a rectangle. I could also, what you'll see for perimeter of a rectangle is these simplified, because a length plus a length is 2 length plus 2 width. Now, whatever way you decide to solve it is up to you, as long as you're adding up all of the sides together. Triangle is just going to be the same thing, right? If I call this side A, this side B, and this side C, to figure out the perimeter of this triangle, I'm just going to add side A plus side B plus side C. So I just add up my side lengths. Altogether, that's going to give me the perimeter of a triangle. Next one is a square. Well, if we remember, a square has all the same side lengths. So to figure out perimeter of a square, it's just going to be S plus S plus S plus S, right? So the total, or the sum of all of the outside lengths, which in that case there's 4. So I could really just say, well, there's 4 S's in there. So 4 times S will give me the perimeter of a square. Circles, we still have perimeter, but we just kind of have like a fancier name for it because we need a formula to find perimeter of a circle. So perimeter of a circle is technically called the, right, all the way around a circle is called the circumference. And I have 2 different formulas that can help me figure out the circumference of a circle. So circumference is equal to pi, which if you don't have a calculator, or a calculate the pi button, just go 3.14 times the diameter. So all the way around the circle would be 3.14 times the diameter. So 3.14 d, or 3.14 times d. Or if you remember, or you know, the radius is actually half of the diameter. So 2 radiuses would make up a diameter. So also have this other formula that circumference equals 2 pi r, because 2 radiuses equal a diameter. And again, if you didn't have, so you could go 2 times 3.14 on a calculator times r if you don't have a pi button. Okay, so perimeter, either add up all of the side lengths. Sometimes you might be given a shape where they don't give you side lengths and you might have to figure them out before you find perimeter, or you'll have to use one of your circumference formulas to help you find the total distance or perimeter around a circle. So let's look at this first question. It says, what is the perimeter of the figure below? Well, this is just a polygon, so really all I need to do is add these up. So I'll start here, and usually when I do these, I just kind of like write a line and then I write my number down. So I know that I haven't missed a side. So 4.2 plus 4.4 plus 2.6 plus 2.0 plus 2.1 plus 2.2. Is that a 2 plus 2.8? That's going to be the perimeter of this polygon. It's just a weird shape, right, with some straight sides. So if I add up all of those numbers on my calculator, the perimeter of that shape is 20.3 centimeters. Again, I want to include my units with that conversion factor, or with the perimeter, pardon me. Here's another one. Here's a rectangle. I can either use my formula that I had above, or I just need to remember how I figured this out. Well, perimeter is equal to all of the side lengths. So this would be 7.5 plus 4.3 plus these sides are identical. So this side length is also 7.5. And that side length is equivalent to the width. So that's 4.3. And if I type all those in on my calculator and add them up, I get 23.6 inches. Right, so that's for a polygon, just some straightforward shapes there. Now we're going to look at like what's called a composite object or a composite shape. A composite shape is kind of made up of multiple shapes. So here it says this is a flower garden. So it says each end is a semicircle. What is the perimeter of the flower garden? So I got to go like, well, what's this plus this plus this plus this? So when I look at this, I kind of say, well, if I take this side, and those are semicircles, I put those together, I'd actually have a circle with a diameter of 2. And so I can use that to give me this portion. So I would take circumference is equal to pi times d. So circumference of a circle is pi times the diameter of both of these, because I put them together. The diameter is going to be 2. So 3.14 times 2, the circumference or the perimeter of the semicircles altogether is 6.28. Plus, so that's going to give me this side here, so 6.28, and this side. Plus, I got to add this, so I'll add the top length of 4 and the bottom length of 4. And if I add those all up, the perimeter is going to be 14.28 meters. Okay, so sometimes depending on the shape they give you, you might have to break it up into multiple shapes to add those together. All right, last one's a little bit more difficult here. So it says Fatima is trying to calculate how much baseboard she's going to need for the room shown below. What is the minimum amount of baseboard? So you can kind of do this 2 ways. The problem here is, this is 9 feet 2 inches. So I could either add all of these up or put them all to inches. What I'm going to do is just kind of add everything up and then add my feet and my inches individually. So let's go through this. This is 15. So this side of the room is 15 feet 8 inches. This is plus 9 feet 2 inches. That's a weird inch time. This is 6 feet 6 inches. This is plus 27 inches. Plus 5 feet 2. Oh my gosh, why do I keep doing that with the inches? 2 inches. They don't give me this length, but I'm going to assume that those are the same. So plus 27 inches. That right here, this small little area is plus 9 inches. I'm also going to make the assumption that this is like a door. So I don't need a baseboard or a molding right around my door. So I'm not going to include this 2.6. So then I'll add another 9 inches. Now, they don't give me this, or this length. But I'm also going to make the assumption that from here to here is the same length as over here. So this entire length, so this plus this plus this, should all equal also the length of the left side of the room. So 9 feet 2 inches. So plus 9 feet 2 inches. And the only other thing I need to add is the width of, I don't know, whatever that outcropping is. So plus 24 inches once and plus 24 inches twice. Now, because I kind of have a combination of feet and inches, I want to kind of take this step by step. So I'm going to go 15 plus 9 plus 6 plus 5 plus 9. And that's it. This is over here. So I add up all my feet. If I add up just the ones that have feet on that, I get 44 feet. Now I'm going to do the same thing with inches. So 8 plus 2 plus 6 plus 27 inches plus 5 plus 27 plus 9 plus 9 plus 2 plus 24 plus 24. Add all of that up, I get 92 inches. Now I can't go to the store and be like, yeah, I want 44 feet and 92 inches of baseboard. What I need to do is figure out, also then convert this to feet. So I take this and divide it by 12, and that gives me about 7. So plus 7 full feet. And then 7 feet is actually 84 inches, so I got to subtract those. So if I'm going to add these because that's the total amount of feet. So 44 feet plus 7 feet is 51 feet. I've taken the 84 inches away from 92 to convert it to here. So 92 minus 84 is 8 inches. So it's kind of a weird way to do that. The other thing you could do is like either change them all to inches or change them all to a common unit and then convert them back to feet. Okay, that's probably one of the hardest questions you'll see. So here is the homework on perimeter. There's just some basic shapes, and then there's some problem-solving composite shapes to follow. So do a few questions in the homework. Remember, the pictures of my final answers for the homework is online, so you can check that. And once you're done that and you feel comfortable, please go attempt the quiz. Thank you.